to my channel. In today's lesson, we will be learning equivalent fractions. Fractions that have different numerator and denominator but represent the same value are called equivalent fraction. For instance, let us look at it. 1/2 is the same thing as 2/4, is the same as 3/6, is the same as 4/8. How do we know that these fractions are equivalent? Two or more fractions are said to be equivalent if they are equal to the same fraction when reduced to its lowest term or its simplest form. Let us look at this. We have 1/2, 2/4, 3/6, 4/8. If you look at it from the first definition I gave, 2 and 4, 3 and 6, they all have different numerators and denominators, but they are the same. How are they the same? Because when reduced to their lowest term, 1/2 is the same thing. When 2/4 is reduced to its lowest term, it is 1/2. 3 divided by 3 gives 1, and 6 divided by 3 gives 2. The same thing goes here. 4 divided by 4, 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So you can see that all these fractions are equal, even though in the main fraction they have different numerators and denominators. Now let us look at how to obtain equivalent fraction. The question says, obtain the first 5 equivalent fractions of 1/3. To obtain equivalent fraction of any fraction, you multiply the numerator and the denominator of that fraction by the same number. We are obtaining the first 5 equivalent fractions of 1/3. So we'll start by multiplying our fraction by 2. After multiplying by 2, multiply by 3, by 4, by 5, by 6. That way we'll have the first 5 equivalent fractions of 1/3. Now somebody will say, why didn't you multiply by 1? If you multiply this fraction by 1, the numerator by 1 and the denominator by 1, you still end up having 1/3. That's why we are not multiplying it by 1, but start by multiplying it by 2. Now let us obtain the first 5. So the very first fraction is multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2. 1 times 2 is 2, and 3 times 2 is 6. Now the second one is to multiply it by 3. 1 times 3 is 3, and 3 times 3 is 9. The fourth, times 4, 4. 3 times 4, 12. The fifth, that's 15. 1/3 times 6 times 6. You have 6/18. So 1/3 equals to 2/6 equals to 3/9 equals to 4/12 equals to 5/15 equals to 6/18. So we have seen from this is 2/6 here, 3/9 is here, 4/12 is here, and 5/15 is here, 6/18 is from here. So the first 5 equivalent fractions of 1/3 equals to 2/6, 3/9, 4/12, 5/15, 6/18. So that is that. All these fractions are equivalent fractions. They are all equal. Because when reduced to their lowest term, you arrive at 1/3. Let us use equivalent fraction to find the missing number. For us to do that, we look at the denominator of this fraction and we think of a number that when multiplied by 8 will give 24. So when you look at it is 3 that when multiplied by 8 will give 24. So to obtain that, it means it's going to be 3 times 3 all over 8 times 3. That gives 9/24. So the missing number here is 9. The same thing applies to this 4. What number multiplied by this 4 will give 8? And that is 2. So you use 2 to multiply the numerator and the denominator of this fraction. Whatever the answer is, that will be the value of x. So let's answer that. 2/4. Remember, we found that when we multiply 4 by 2, you have 8. So we multiply with that fraction. 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. So the 8 is already here, so 4 is here. So x equals to 4. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel to learn more. Bye.